Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's the most important, bottom line, critical thing happening on this planet. Today on This Is Important,
the duck titties are hot.
There was these things called television shows back in the day.
Kyle, you gotta say it's purple metal. He got one. I don't know who it is. Who is it?
I'm a dumbass too. I'm like nervous talking like all these facts.
buckle up.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bitch. Oh my God.
Chaos.
Gentlemen.
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 Shout out.
How in the heck is everybody? How's everybody feeling?
Nicholas, shout out.
How's everybody feeling?
Kyle, I heard you. I saw you on the picket line the other day. That's kind of sick, butthole.
I was out there. Yeah. I was out there doing the striking, standing up, trying to get it.
Standing up for the peeps.
2%, trying to get our 2%. All right, come on now. We'll split it. Let's go. We just want them residuals. Let's get them. Okay?
Wouldn't it be nice?
It would be nice.
Is that what they want? 2%? That seems like a shitty amount, but it's probably.
It's a whap.
Is that a whap amount?
I like my
2% of the gross, like they just want studios to give that to the guild so that the guilds can disperse it amongst their members, I believe.
But also 2%. What does that even mean? Yeah, what does that even?
And don't quote me on the 2%. I thought it was 2% of the. I thought it was 2% of all of the profits that they were making as streamers comes back to the people.
Okay.
I think that's what.
Oh.
That's what I understood it to be. I could be grossly wrong though.
Yeah, that seems way.
There couldn't be four worse guys to explain this.
if you're getting your if you're getting your information here.
Yeah. I feel like that's way wrong.
This is why everyone's talking about AI instead of the ins and outs, or because computers can write this shit.
Dude, admittedly, because I went and striked with Blake the other day, and
Strike Daddy.
Admittedly, looking at all the signs that were written by WGA members,
Weird.
I was like, oh, maybe we need some AI to help us write some of these signs because they were bad. A lot of them were really bad.
Yeah, the signs are not funny.
Oh, that's a slam. That's a big slam.
Yes, or they were so wordy that a car driving past couldn't read all that. You're like,
yeah,
it just needs to be a few words.
It's for social media. People are trying to get the clicks.
Mm-hmm. The clits.
And the attention which we deserve because people need to understand what we're fighting for.
Yes, the royal we.
That is so right.
Good save. Decent
the
save.
royal we.
The royal we. The royal we.
Good job. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, the WGE.
I posted I grabbed a sign that said gays for pay, which I was like, that's kind of funny. I'll walk around with this sign.
Mm-hmm. What's funny about it exactly?
He's the furthest thing from a gay dude, all right?
I'm so not gay, dude. I'm so straight.
Therein lies the comedy. Go ahead.
And I was like, oh, this is a fun sign. So I was carrying it around, and my DMs, I posted a photo. Kristen Shaw's like, let's grab a photo. Our friend Kristen Shaw's very funny comedian.
Yeah.
And
on Shadows, baby.
Yeah, she is. Very funny.
That's right. And super, super funny. And she's like, let's get a pic. And I grabbed a pic. She sent it to me.
Taller than you think.
And I posted it. People in my DMs were like, mad, dude. And in the compliment section of Instagram,
you should be gay for free.
Butthole. They were not complimenting.
They weren't complimenting?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
They were like, fuck you and your gay agenda, Adam. I'm like, I don't have a gay agenda.
No, it's just they're called tendencies, not agendas.
Those are the bros that are mad about Bud Light.
Yeah. I just want to gobble.
Right.
Yeah. Can a guy gobble?
Yeah, those are the guys. Those are the guys who are secretly gay themselves and don't want to be gay themselves and are so angry about it.
I'm still gonna send it.
Well, WGA does stand for wants gay assholes.
Okay.
Is that what it
a lot of
stood
people
for?
don't know
That might be.
I never knew.
It always has, and they actually converted it into the Writers Guild. So McCarthyism during the Blacklist era.
Sure. Download us.
They were going after gay people. Then they were like, maybe we're just writers, and it's not about gay assholes. And so then people started making.
I just want to party.
Writing movies, and yeah, I'm sorry to like get like in the weeds, like
You are.
I'm listening.
and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's nice. It was good. It was good.
No, I liked it a lot.
I knew.
I liked it a lot.
I'm about to go into a little trip down memory lane when it comes to blacklisting because when I go to France, I'm looking for my great uncle's grave.
Oh, very cool.
Do you know this story? Do you guys know this?
You're looking for a great uncle's grave.
How much time do we have?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can do it quickly, but it involves the Writers Guild.
I'll be right
No,
back.
Yeah, give us the elevator pitch.
It involves the Writers Guild, so I kind of feel like
I'm gonna go take a shit.
I feel like it should be out there because it is the Writers Guild. It's early Writers Guild story and McCarthyism.
Okay, well, spit it out, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so my great uncle, a guy named Robert Meltzer, wrote
Doesn't even know the name.
wrote The Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin. Okay.
Never heard of him.
Very cool.
Yes.
He's a credited assistant director on that, and the Writers Guild was not around when they were making that movie. So he's an assistant director, but did a lot of writing on the film.
When was this?
This was in like 1941 or 38, 39, 40-ish.
Great.
But yeah, so okay.
So wait. Let me set the picture. So
Okay.
19. Yeah. Okay.
Like World War II backdrop, hence the Great Dictator.
World War II, great dictator. It's about Hitler.
Yeah. What's next? Jeez.
It was very, very edgy for Chaplin to do that.
Crazy.
Is this when Chaplin does the mustache?
Yeah.
Well, Chaplin, you know, a little known thing about the story about the mustache is that he had his character called the Tramp had that mustache, and he was a beloved character before Hitler rose to power. And actually, the rumor is that Hitler grabbed that mustache so that people would love him immediately.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Because they would be reminded of the Tramp.
So like smart guy, not like fully.
But a real pile of fucking trash, that man.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, dude.
I agree.
You're saying Hitler? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
that's
Hitler.
pretty.
I stand by that quote. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like we could all
Good,
get on
Kyle.
board with that. Yeah, pretty edgy.
So, yeah, so they...
Hot take.
Yeah. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So what?
So your
What else was happening?
great uncle wrote the movie.
So he wrote it, and so you're gonna go find his grave.
He was with Charlie Chaplin, and then do you know that speech that that at the end of that movie?
Of course, yes, everyone does.
My uncle opposed that speech and got kicked off set. Charlie Chaplin kicked him off of set when they were filming that because.
And how's the speech go again?
Yeah.
It's where Charlie
Me?
breaks the fourth wall and all of a sudden does this like impassioned speech to camera. And
Okay.
What's the fourth wall?
Polychar.
And the reasoning that my uncle was like, no, you can't do that is because they were making a satire. And at that point, it was like...
Oh, I've heard you say that.
Right, you're breaking the fourth wall.
I've heard you say that.
So your uncle was like kind of pro Hitler, is that what you're saying? And was like, dude, you can't. We're trying to make like a funny comedy. Don't.
His whole thing was like...
That's what it's sounding like.
Yeah, wait, what?
They set out... No. They set out to make...
It's sounding like your uncle was protecting Hitler, his legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
No, you're not even close, bro, because I'll get to that part of the story.
Okay, I'm waiting.
It is a long story. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was going to be this long.
Yeah, wait. You just said it wasn't long.
Well, when I tell that I can do it, you guys are asking a lot of questions, okay?
I can't think of anything to talk about. Go ahead.
Water trash.
Okay.
So he says on the grounds of satire, you cannot can't do it because the whole mission was to laugh in the face of the devil.
Right. It's like, yes. Yes, yes.
The whole mission was to
Right.
laugh in the face of the devil, right? And then this bro was
Right.
like,
It's like explaining the joke after telling the joke.
yeah, and I get it.
And he was saying you can't do that, but Chaplin was probably scared. He was like, I think we have to.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, people are gonna find out we're down with Hitler.
Yeah,
Right. They had to do it. They had to do it.
We have to hide in plain sight.
Chaplin was down with the sickness.
We have to. Yeah.
Anyways, I'll do the fast forward version if you guys let me to. So he got kicked off set. He goes to work with Orson Welles on a World War II project that's in South America.
Heard of him?
Do you love
All
him?
right, so they're making this documentary where it's called "It's All True," and it's supposed to bring like the South America and North America together. That was the whole. It was supposedly a war effort, but what was Orson was just using it as a way to dodge the draft. Orson didn't want to go to the war.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
get
who
it.
does? Nobody
Yeah.
wants to, right?
Who does?
Well, some people do.
Of course, I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to do that either.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Aye.
So he made this documentary, and they were like pulling money out of the U.S. government and pulling money out of Hollywood to make this documentary called "It's All True." My uncle was like, he got fed up with that. He's like, no, fuck this. I hate Hitler so much. I'm joining World War II, and I'm gonna go fucking kill him.
I hate Hitler.
So he
Gonna go kill Hitler?
wanted to kill Hitler, and he wanted to write the
Right. So if you see me hanging out with him,
So was he
Yeah.
know your enemies.
All my home.
a sniper, or what was his?
he became an Alpha Team Ranger, which
Okay.
Oh shit.
I don't know a lot about the military, but that shit's high up there.
It sounds tight.
It sounds important. Yeah.
And he wanted to write the Great American War novel, and so he
Oh my god.
In Hitler's blood.
Yeah. Like Kiss.
So he fucking stormed the beaches of Normandy with a typewriter on his back.
That's a bad move.
That's a lot of weight. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna weigh you down.
People are gonna hear you click clacking when you sneak up.
It's hella fucking heavy.
He jumped right off the boat and was like, fuck.
Yeah, he maybe should have just like wrote it in a journal and then transcribed it later. Yeah.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah. Pencil and paper.
Pencil and paper could have done the job. Yeah.
So he's got the typewriter. Please tell me he smashes somebody's head with the typewriter in your movie. Please.
No, the shit sucks after that. Because he goes to fucking Brest.
After that?
He does the Battle of the Brest, and he fucking.
What's Brest?
It's a place in France, northwest France.
God, France is so cool.
Famous battlegrounds.
Battle of the Pussy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He went to
Your boobs are huge.
And
Damn.
he got shot. He died.
he went to Clitoria. Oh wait,
fuck.
sorry. That sucks.
Battle of the Booty. He was shot and died there.
He got shot and died.
He died at Brest?
He died. They mowed him down.
He died in the titties.
Done. Okay.
Rough.
So they buried him in
stuff.
France.
So you're going to visit him at his burial site there.
I'm gonna find the burial site.
Does he have a proper headstone or no? Because it's war and they just.
I don't know if his name's on it because we have like a plot line.
That's what's cool, Adam. There's a typewriter out there that people go to and you type a message of love. Right, Kyle?
Well, here's where the WGA comes in, because after he died in the war, the WGA gave him an award. Okay, so they had the Robert
Okay.
Meltzer Award that was
That's a sick butthole.
active for 4 years.
Cool.
And then, yeah, it was sick. They gave it to like people who served who were writers. And that was the whole.
And then someone was like, did you ever meet this guy? We should definitely not have an award in his name.
That's kind of cool.
No, what happened is McCarthyism.
Oh.
And then, so
And now I want to know what that is. Tell us what that is.
McCarthyism is what Durs was talking about at the beginning, which is the blacklist era in Hollywood, where if you were a communist or if there was any chance you were a communist, you got blacklisted.
Or if they just didn't like what you were saying,
Yeah.
Right.
That shit's important.
they would blacklist you and label you as a communist. Is maybe more accurate, but yes.
It was like a witch hunt in a way, isn't it? A little
It
bit.
was. It was. And at that time, he was
awesome
young
way.
in Hollywood, and he did communism like was still an idea when he was like 24, 25. So he was checking it out.
Oh, that checks out. I'll say something checks out.
In the grand scheme of things, the communism like failed the world during World War II. It fucking completely failed. So it's like, okay.
Is that when? I don't know when. I don't know when we were, because did it fail already or was it failing and we were like.
It was like when Russia shook hands. It was like when Russia shook hands with Germany. That was when it like failed.
This is interesting.
Because everybody thought that Joe Stalin.
Well, they did all the way through World War II. They were doing it.
Joe Stalin.
I'm living in a nightmare.
You know, I mean, like.
Everybody thought that Joe Stalin was going to like.
Joey Stalin.
Go beat up Germany. And then when he shook hands with Germany, people were like, what the fuck? And that was actually on the day they started filming The Great Dictator, which is gnarly.
Because they just had the. And because in World War II, my 9-year-old just told me the other day that Russia had the most casualties by far.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Joseph Stalin.
And did that happen before the handshake or after the handshake? Was that kind of like a whoa?
It was at the handshake was when we were like, that was like, well, Russia was communist. And so everybody's like, see, look at Joe Stalin. Like shit's working over there, I think. And
Jody Stalls.
And then when when they shook hands, it was fucked up. There was a ton of like.
This is important.
Well, I will say, like, I've never been to anywhere communist, but then shooting in Berlin last year, and we were in East Berlin, and you just see, like, the difference between, like, West Berlin, and everything's, like, newer and nicer, and then East Berlin was, like, all the old buildings, and you see, like, the communist housing, and it's just, like, fucking depressing looking. And you're like, my God, this is, like, you could see how they just made everything the exact same, and there was no style. They didn't put any. Nothing was nice, or they didn't go above and beyond because everything had to be the same.
Right.
Well, and that was because all those people were like, we're doing this for the greater good of the community. But the problem is that you have this dictator up top that then can turn and has control over everybody because nobody has any power. Everybody's the same. So it was like kind of. And that's what happened. And then that's why there was so much genocide in Russia. And
so here's my question.
This is important.
Stupid, dumbass question. So
that shit's important.
I'm a dumbass too. I'm like nervous talking like all these facts.
So communism,
I'm a dumbass.
In theory, is that like no matter what your job is, everybody kind of gets the same thing, but then it allows for corruption at the top. So if communism at the top isn't corrupt, is it fucking sick? Is it off the chain?
It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
I think that's why everybody says communism is good on paper.
Good on paper. Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a good idea in theory.
But once you put it into practice, once you put it into practice, it doesn't quite work because somebody's going to grab the power.
Because of corruption.
Correct.
So as far as Kyle, since you know so much about communism, so like if you let's say you're like you're a doctor or something, or do you get paid the same amount as if you are a plumber or like you lay bricks or something?
Or like a really cool actor?
As far as communism works, like
I don't know how the pay structure worked in all of that. I know that I don't really know. I'm not going to pretend like I know that.
It's kind of interesting. I think I'm into it.
You're a communist?
I don't know.
Okay. Wait, whoa.
That shit's important.
Yeah, I could see Durs being a communist for sure.
Do I get to be one of the guys at the top? No, but it's interesting for people to become doctors because they want to become doctors, not because they're going to get paid out the ass and push pills and all that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's kind of which loops back to the WGA. That was kind of the quote that came from the bro. Which bro was it that gave the evil quote where it's like, oh, they'll come back. They love their job. They do this because they love to write. They love to be creative.
Oh, you're talking about the guy just the other day. You're saying recently.
Oh, the executive?
Yes, very recently. For this strike, they were like, don't worry, it won't last long because eventually these people love to write and be creative so much that they'll come crawling back if we just wait it out.
Right.
Yeah. Sure, but like also just go write a book or write something else or like make music, start a podcast. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, still gonna send it.
Still
Still
gonna
gonna
send it.
freaking send it.
Yeah, I heard that this.
Okay, so let me finish the story real quick. Can I finish it?
I'm writing so many things no one will buy.
Oh, it's still going. It's
That's
still happening.
life.
It's not done yet.
It's not done.
It's not done,
It's really quick at the end. He was posthumously blacklisted,
Got to get the award back.
and we're still in the elevator with you.
and the award was stripped of him, and then he
Bro, I gotta get to a meeting.
no, this isn't an elevator pitch. This is like my fucking kin, bro.
No, the elevator pitch. That was last week. Dude.
We.
Yeah, this is my kin, dude. But
Okay. Yes.
You're getting your weeks mixed up. I've changed shirts. It's clearly a new week.
Dude, it's his really close relative from 100 years ago.
Yes.
yeah, I never met him once. But so the irony.
Yeah, never has been dead for 80 years.
It's in the bloodline, Kyle. I appreciate
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
the irony is that he is buried in an American flag while also being labeled a communist.
Is that okay?
You said buried or married in an American flag? Oh, I thought he had a sick American flag suit on when he got married. That'd be
Buried. He's buried in an American. He was buried fighting fascism, and like he died fighting fascism on the American side, and he's still blacklisted, essentially. And the award isn't there.
Is the whole world gone crazy?
And then it's hard to like, and I didn't know about him because of that. That's the thing that's fucked up. Is like I found out about this guy 5 years ago. I've been down in Hollywood working, and all of a sudden there's like this.
How'd you find out about him?
My aunt was searching our family tree and saw a purple medal, and was like, "Who's this guy?"
Purple metal?
Whoa.
I mean, a Purple Heart.
Wait. Wait.
That was tight. That was real tight. That was real tight.
Kyle, you got to say purple metal. He got one. I don't know who it is.
Winning.
Who is it?
That was probably the tightest thing I've ever done. Shut the fuck up.
So she saw a medal that was spray painted purple, and she's like, "Oh, who did that?"
Wait a minute.
Oh, I can't even. I can't even.
Why?
I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Why did this bro spray paint his medal purple?
And hanging in the fucking tree? What happened?
It's purple metal.
Dude, I can't believe you just misspoke.
Wow, man, that's
Wow.
really touching, Kyle.
Never misspeak on this podcast.
Dude, you cannot misspeak. Not on this podcast. No way. We will hang you out to dry.
We'll fucking get you.
God damn it, dude.
So your uncle got the purple medal.
This dude said the wrong word. What a fucking idiot.
Well, that's cool, Kyle. I mean, it's what is cool is that he like worked with two of the most influential people in Hollywood. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Orson Welles and
The
and Charlie
auteurs.
Chaplin. Very cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those are top 10s for sure.
They're in my top 10.
The auteurs, man, and this dude was like writing with them. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's like I found
Yeah, that is wild.
nobody knows about this, but I found now they will, I guess, but I found his journals, dude. He's got 2 years of journals working alongside Orson Welles.
Nobody knew that?
Wow, dude.
No.
That's crazy.
Nobody knew you found them?
No.
He hasn't told anybody yet.
Well, how did you find them? Where did you find them at?
What's happening?
You like went on an archaeological dig?
They were under the purple medal, dude.
We found his. Dude, do you want to know how I found it? You want to know how I found it? We were looking this guy up because
Don't tee it up like that.
this guy was like a ghost. We couldn't figure out who the fuck he was. We were looking at him over the pandemic. We were looking at and we found a speech by Dalton Trumbo.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Who's that?
That's from the movie. It's the last speech from the movie that Bryan Cranston does.
Trumbo was the Bryan Cranston movie, and he played Dalton Trumbo, who was this writer who was blacklisted and then wrote
Under a pseudonym.
And wrote like a million movies.
That's
When
pretty
he
cool.
won the Laurel Award, which is, I believe, what he's winning at the end of that movie, in the actual transcription, he's like talking about Robert Meltzer.
That's radical.
Who's that?
And he's talking about he's like, we all know what the Laurel Award was. Right. It was the Robert Meltzer Award. Right. And then he said, how ironic, a man who died in battle had a daughter named Joe Victory. And me and my brother were like, what the fuck?
The daughter's name is Joe Victory?
Oh, that's hilarious. Wait. Hold up. I gotta give points to my boy Meltzer for that.
Yes, points!
That is a point for Meltzer, dude. Meltzer, if you're looking down on us, fucking points for you.
And then we looked her up, and she was his daughter, and she had these journals, and so
That's cool.
So you reached out to her, and she's like a super old lady now, and she has these journals, and then you.
Yeah, she just.
No, this is what Death Becomes Her is about. She's actually really young. She has a serum.
Oh, that's not what Death Becomes Her is about.
Yeah,
is it not?
It's not.
They're old and they take a serum to look young, but
yeah, it's the fountain of youth.
It's okay.
All right, go ahead, Kyle. Keep going. What? Sorry to try to derail it there. I'm just trying to.
Bruce Willis's great performance.
No, it's good. It's funny. We're having fun.
This is really good radio.
Well, that's cool, Kyle.
Kyle, you're from Hollywood royalty, and I don't mean that in like a Hollywood way. I mean that in like a nuts and bolts, like guy who was there on the ground creating the things that changed the way people make and see movies.
Yeah, that's radical, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so how are you related? Like, what is the bloodline or whatever?
His dogs.
So my grandfather's uncle. So
Cool.
that's I don't know.
It's right there.
I don't know how to step that back.
Yeah, grandfather's uncle. Everyone can do that.
But is that like a great uncle?
Grandfather's uncle. I don't know what the proper name is. That third cousin first removed from your dad.
Yeah, that would be a great uncle or something.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Uncles rock.
Yeah, it's really cool. So Adam and I.
Do you guys have any like famous relatives in your past or anything?
That's a good question.
I have.
Do you, Adam?
I do.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tee yourself up and fucking knock it out of the park, brother.
Well, I have a Jesse James, a guy in Jesse James, the porn star.
The actress?
The tattoo artist.
No, the fucking highway robber, right? The robber?
This is actually related. He collects Nazi memorabilia.
Yes. No, he robbed banks. He robbed banks in the Midwest, in Missouri and Kansas and Oklahoma.
Was he he was a bank robber or a train robber?
Oh, yes, the gang, Jesse James gang.
Yeah, the Jesse James gang. And my great uncle was in the Jesse James gang.
Oh, that's sick.
And was murdered outside while he was being a lookout as Jesse James was robbing banks on the inside.
Nice, dude.
Fuck, dude.
And See the Outlaws. Speaking of bank robbers, See the Outlaws. See the Outlaws, July 7th, only on Netflix.
So was your great uncle in Shanghai Noon, or probably
the movie?
What is Shanghai Noon? What does that even mean?
Okay.
You gotta watch it. You
don't know the Owen Wilson and
I know your take back. Owen Wilson, Jackie Chan.
Owen Wilson, Jackie Chan?
Oh no, he wasn't in that movie. He died like in the whatever year that was, the 30s, 40s.
No, but the characters, they're there.
I wonder if he's in that other movie. What's the other movie? The Assassination of Jesse James by Robert Coward, Robert Ford, whatever is that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Great movie. Yeah. The other Affleck dude, Joey Affleck. Joey Victory Affleck.
Yeah, Casey Affleck is it. Yeah. What's this guy doing over here?
No, that 1960s through the 1882 is when Jesse James
1960s to 1882.
Do we know
1866 through 1882?
Do we know his name?
Okay.
I'm sure my mom has it written down somewhere. I don't.
Was it like fucking Buford Devine?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Alliford.
It wasn't he wasn't a Devine. He was on my mom's side, and but he wasn't her last name either. Her last name is Cobb, and it wasn't their last name.
Ty Cobb.
Yeah, supposedly like someone said we're related to Ty Cobb, but I've never heard any real.
That's kind of crazy.
That's cool.
Well, can I tell you that Ty Cobb is more famous than a guy who was in Jesse James' gang?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's true. That's just like my uncle, like being real stoned, being like, you know, and I'm like, how? And then there was no backup to it. But we went to the Jesse James
He probably didn't want to snitch on him.
house where he was murdered at in Missouri, I believe. And we went to that house, and now it's like a museum, and there's photos of my great great-uncle there. And like, when I was a kid, my parents showed us.
Is he hot?
Yeah, he had to be.
No, not that hot. No, I think they put the
No, I feel like people were ugly back in the day.
No, bandits were sexy.
Yeah, but they put the uggos out front. Because they're not. No one's looking at them. You know, you put the bandits out front to keep an eye because no one's gonna like.
Right. Oh, look at that guy.
Do a second glance at my ugly ass great great uncle. You know.
Yeah, who is that?
For sure, catcher's mitt face. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he was the lookout. He's the first guy you see. You're like, let's actually look over this way. They're not over here.
Yeah, he's a lookout. Yeah, he's the first guy you see, and you're like, you know what? I don't need to go to the bank today. I'm fine.
They're not over here. Stinks like shit, and there's an ugly bro over there. So let's go check the other bank.
Dude, I love that earlier. I thought the Jesse James gang was 1930s. I was like, man, maybe the 30s? Way off.
Long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like Wild West type shit.
You say 1860s, right?
1866 through 1882 was his years that he was
Original Spur Posse.
Jeez, what the fuck? That's just straight up locomotives and like covered wagons still, right?
Absolutely.
It was great. Yeah, because my great great aunt,
maybe not covered, but like fucking wagons.
She died when she was 104, and I got to know her when I was a kid, and she would tell like she knew the guy. It was her. She was related to him. It was like her. So she knew him, and she straight up like. No, I don't think she knew him. I think she was her uncle or something. So maybe it was my great great uncle. But anyways, she like remembers before cars. She was like, I remember the first time I saw a car.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
it was like crazy shit.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's 1918 or whatever. Yeah, that's fucking nuts, man.
Blazer, any lineage, pal?
Yeah, that had to be pretty crazy. Yes. Zero that I know of. Honestly,
I don't think I have anything either.
I just don't I also just don't think my family is good about talking about their past. I think they just don't.
Oh, so you think chances are there's a ton of people? You guys are too good to mention it?
Probably a ton of professional athletes and royalty.
Yeah, there's probably like a pretty good chance that like, or wrestlers, pro wrestlers. I feel like
probably a ton of pro wrestlers. So that
is there people that are still alive?
Yeah.
Like
so that's like literally like
here we go. Natural hard bodies.
A close relative.
I feel like no, actually I take it back. I take it back. My entire 3 of my uncles made up Demolition, the triple tag team. Yeah, those were my uncles. Demolition in WWF.
That sounds pretty famous.
That's sick, dude. When did you find that out?
That is sick. When did you find out about that?
Yeah, when did you find that out?
Dude, my mom just texted me. She heard the podcast. Like I was like, while you guys were going through your rigmarole, I was like, let me text my mom, and she said, yeah, sure enough. Demolition from WWF. Those are my uncles.
Cool.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Sure
and
enough.
no one in your family either, Dersey?
I don't think so. I mean, I was named after an ambassador to Norway from the United States.
Tight.
Like not like a known guy.
That was like in your family?
Yeah, he was like my dad's uncle or something or great uncle or something like that.
That's the way.
Yeah. So there's
That's
that.
cool.
But I don't think so. I think it's just me.
So you guys are going to be the ones. You guys are the ones that in many generations they'll be saying, "Did you know that?"
Dude, what's going to be so dope is in 100.
I'm not.
Hey, I doubt it.
I'm not. No.
Is in 100 years they're going to go like our great 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 nephews are going to go like, yeah, I guess my great 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 uncle like had a show.
Got arrested for killing a dog on an airplane.
There was these things called like television shows back in the day, and he had one. I don't really know, but evidently,
dude, for real.
And then like one of he snapped and went on that killing spree.
Yeah. He went.
Apparently
he like changed some law about how you can't have animals on an airplane, but then even after that, they found him underneath an airplane strangling all these dogs and putting firecrackers in their buttholes.
And that's Anders' life story.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how he got the purple medal.
That being said, though, he did go into war with a typewriter on his back, so...
Got a purple medal.
He got a purple medal.
Wait, so who knew that Homeboy had a typewriter on his back?
Dude, come on.
I don't know. How does that news get back?
No, that's from... Well, he was... It's...
Lore.
You know how this stuff works?
No. It's because he was publishing while he was in the war. He was actually publishing to like Collier's magazine and writing short stories and stuff like that. You gotta
meet Oliver Stone because because of like the type
he's
of
really
dude
cool.
He is. Well,
yeah, he's chill.
You know, but
he's a chill dog.
I bet he knows
Yummy
who your great uncle was.
Like possibly knew. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you sniffed around?
Well, you know who else is also the way that he got rolled on was because he was a part of rolled on for communists. You know, when they blacklisted him, he was a part of a big group, a group of actors called the Actors Studio. It's like the Actors Studio. It's Lloyd Bridges's. Yeah, it's Lloyd Bridges's group that was basically up by UCB. And that's where a lot of...
Isn't this the Actors Gang? Did somebody just say the Actors Gang? Isn't this the Actors Gang?
Dude, this is the most...
I said the Actors Gang.
Yeah, I think that's what
Adam knows.
I thought that was Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
But he's not the latest dude to be handling it? Or did he start that?
Oh, I don't know if it's the same one or not. That would be kind of interesting.
Like, after Howard the Duck, he might have been like, I got this.
Oh, fuck, bro.
So I've often wondered, like, you know, I wonder if...
That's who my uncle was. He was the guy in the Howard the Duck suit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Have you seen Howard the Duck? He was he's a slightly shorter guy, but he was the guy who actually wore the Howard the Duck costume.
That movie's a trip, dude.
It's a really good movie.
We should get Blake to be the voice of the remake.
Dude, yeah.
It's the best Marvel movie.
Howard, I feel like I need to rewatch Howard the Duck because they don't get it gets no love. You never see anyone post about it or talk about it. You see people post and talk about older movies sometimes, but never, ever, ever do they talk about Howard the Duck.
Well, there is the one freeze frame that gets a lot of love because there is a moment in the movie when you go into this bathroom where there is a female duck bathing and she has duck titties.
Yeah.
Like big ass duck titties.
Yeah.
Why are you saying this like this is like a sneaky, like if you pause it at the right moment? It's like a
Durs, this is a moment where I think that we as friends know this very well, but I don't think all of the world knows that Howard the Duck has...
Yeah, it's a chick duck in a bathtub.
No, dude, it's unprecedented. These are really good duck titties.
Dude, Durs level duck titties, okay?
These duck titties are insane. Whoever made
they're bodacious.
No, they're not. They just look like bolt-ons. They look fake, but they...
You're crazy. These are...
Bolt-ons.
These are upper level duck titties. Like whoever made this duck suit was on one because the areolas.
Well, you know they're fucking getting off on that shit. You know they're making the duck suit and low key being like, "Yo, this is gonna be the hottest duck."
Dude, the titties are hot.
My computer background.
The duck titties are hot.
Oh yeah. Hey, wait. By the way, Todd just put it in the chat. The photo of the duck titties. Buddy, your memory of how dope these duck titties are is a little off.
Yeah, they're
because
fine.
Those are a little foul.
Dude, let me tell you.
Also, I love that they took the creative license.
Hey, foul. Foul's good, bro.
That's
Give him points.
Foul. Yes, points.
Foul. Yes, points.
I love that they took the creative license to make the left one way bigger than the right one.
Dude, when
they
I
do.
saw that,
Yeah, they're like, let's keep it real.
when I saw that as a kid, I
That's a whoop
lost
whack.
my shit. I rolled my
That-
J, bro.
Was that the first time you rolled your J?
Yeah, dude, right there. You're looking at it.
I for sure remember pausing it at that moment.
Oh, that's the roll.
Yeah.
Dude, look at those titties, bro.
But also, what is her name? Leah. What's the from
Leah Thompson?
Leah Thompson. Thank you. Like she gets in her underwear and is in the bed. That's like my computer background rotates through like 50 photos, and that's one of them.
Dope.
Well, you're a legend, mate. You're a fucking legend.
Yeah.
No, this is true. And the music, her band, fucking
It's science.
goes. And it's one of the greatest scores in movie history.
And it's Marvel.
Oh, fucking for real?
It's a Marvel movie. That's what
Yeah.
people don't realize. Howard the Duck is the greatest Marvel movie ever.
He shows up in one of the Marvel movies, right?
Is that right? Yes, he is. He's in the background of I believe Guardians of the Galaxy because Howard the Duck was a Marvel property.
Have you guys seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy? I've been wanting to see it. I have not gotten out to it.
I have not.
Haven't seen it. Not gonna see it.
You know what I saw that was pretty good? Well, I saw Dungeons and Dragons. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I bet it was tight. Yeah,
I heard it was great. Yeah, people are really, really digging it.
it looked funny.
Yeah, people say it's really, really funny.
Yeah, it's all Chris Pine, man. That guy is fucking
Hot.
charismatic.
Dude, so hot. He's so hot, dude.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's hot and he's funny. He's got it all. He's great. He's great.
He's cool. He's cool. I went to a screening of a movie at my agency like a week or two ago.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is a really Hollywood heavy.
Totally. And he was sitting right behind me.
It is. It is.
And he was sitting right behind me, Chris Pine. And first of all, so handsome, like in real life.
Yes.
Big
And
head.
also, big head,
Yeah.
must weigh 150 pounds. He was so lean.
Very slight.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like lean.
Huh.
Dude, they all are.
Like no body fat. It's all muscle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's muscle. Okay. Yeah. Because he's tall. He's a big guy.
It's muscle. I mean, I'm exaggerating. I bet he's like 180 pounds, 170 pounds. But like,
That's huge. That's bigger than me.
well, yeah, Blake, you're a tiny man.
Yeah.
You're slight, dog.
Yeah. I'm looking at him right now. He's not that.
He was real lean. He was real lean.
Chris Pine. No one's talking about Becca, our producer. No one's talking about Chris Pratt right now.
Yeah, we're not talking Pratt.
We've moved on.
No. We're talking Pine. We pivoted.
Yeah. Well, we've been known to do that.
Chris Pine. Well, we pivoted. There are a lot of hot Chris's right now. There's a lot of hot Chris's in the space right now.
But
There's Chris Pine, Chris Pratt, and who's Captain America?
Chris Elliott.
Evans. Chris Elliott.
I think it's Chris Elliott.
Chris
God, I
Evans.
would love to see them all on a talk show together with Chris Elliott. And of course, there's me.
Eagleheart?
Dude, that's the Chris.
Yeah.
That's the hot
Dude.
Chris.
That's my Chris.
Why nobody think about that hot Chris, huh?
Yeah.
That's an awesome Chris.
Wait, so
what nobody think about.
what is the last Marvel movie everyone here has seen? Because I have fallen off the train.
Oh,
Tapped out?
Dude, I'm so far off.
Yes, me as well.
dude, my shit was like,
I just want to go to the movie theater, really. I went and saw Air
I know, but that's what you want to see?
a couple of weeks ago. Well, there's not much out there. I saw Air.
I got super high and watched
I'm gonna go see the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Mouth of Madness or whatever. I saw that.
I saw Mario Brothers with my son.
Was that good?
Yeah, it's fun.
It was all right. It was a little bit.
To Mario Brothers?
It's chaotic. I wonder when I bring my kid and he's so little, when it's just chaos and loudness, what that does. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. It destroys them.
Movies are really hard to follow. Movies are so hard to follow.
Batman.
So you didn't like Mario Brothers? Was it kind of?
It was all right. It was all right. I didn't really think one way or the other on it. It was
The voice acting's great. I thought everybody's voices were awesome.
a thing to do with my kid.
Mm-hmm. It's just it's just a lot of go-karting, I found.
The Lego Batman movie I liked that movie, but it was the same. The first 7 minutes of it are just fucking insane, and I'm just looking at my kid's brain melt, leaning forward. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Can we slow this shit down for the little kids' brains, man? Can we do that?
What was the first super crazy movie, kids movie? When did it kick off? Toy Story was not super complex.
Hella simple.
Toy Story 1 was not it.
Was it what was the Mindy one?
It's hella simple, dude. Toy Story 1, they're just they're at the birthday party with the little fucking guys.
In and Out or Inside Out?
Inside Out. Was that the emotion one? I feel like the emotions one was
Yeah, that's Inside Out.
Yeah, that one was pretty hard to follow, I feel like that one was.
But was it
no.
imagery out the weehoo?
No.
Where you're just whoa.
It was just conceptually like it was hard to explain to a child, but it was a kid's movie. But it was how do you it was rough. It was a lot.
Right. Well, I will say to pivot topics because I don't have a child, so
because he's I don't want to talk.
Nucky grandma!
Because I don't know what the fuck you guys.
He's y'all are fucking crazy. What are you talking?
Yeah, what was your last Marvel movie?
Yeah.
My shit.
Well, no, I mean going. I went and saw Air a couple weeks ago, and then I told my.
Have you ever seen a Marvel movie, Adam?
Yeah, I've seen the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and I saw the first Iron Man.
That's what I was saying. I think I tapped out Iron Man 1.
That was so long ago. Dude.
Wait, Adam, that's it?
And then I think I saw Endgame on a plane, and obviously had no fucking idea what was happening. I'm like,
never saw it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's it?
You've seen 3 Marvel movies.
Whoa. Okay. Wow.
Did you see Black Panther?
I mean, and I might have seen. I've seen some of the Spider-Man ones, not the newer ones, but the old ones.
Did you see Black Panther? I saw
the OG Tobey Maguire's.
I saw Black Panther.
I saw Black Panther.
Yeah, I think that might have been the last one I actually watched. Was Black Panther 1?
I liked the first Black Panther. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen them all.
But I just liked going to the theater, and I went and saw Air a couple weeks ago, and I told my parents, I was like, yo, you guys got to go to the theater and see Air. And then my dad calls me, he's like, yeah, we just watched Air. And I'm like, oh, how fun was it going back to the movie theater? And he goes, oh, it was on Netflix.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
And I'm like, or Amazon. He told me Netflix, but Amazon. And I'm like,
our parents are the age where everything's Netflix. It does not matter.
Yeah.
Streaming is Netflix.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. But also I'm like, well, that sucks that they dumped it on the streamer that quickly. Of course, movie theaters aren't going to come back if they're going to pull.
Exactly. They
the word of mouth can't build if they put it on a streamer within a week.
But word of mouth is dead.
Dude, that's why there's no dough. If there's money in the box office, what the fuck are people doing? Why don't they just put it in the box office?
I would.
Well, I like going to the.
There's money. There's a formula.
I don't know if there is. I don't know if there is for a movie like Air. I think someone's crunched the numbers.
I think
based on the analytics, it ain't there. Here's what it is. There's bigger movies.
No, it's if you put it in for 4 weeks or more, it will catch fire. You just have to put it in for a month, 6 months, and have it nowhere else.
But guess what? That same studio is guess what? We got to move that fucker out because we have another movie we're trying to. It's all about opening weekend. Period.
Mm-hmm.
We have new movies we need to launch, and they buy.
Do you think it's all about opening weekend, though? Is that still the same way to think about it?
Kyle, do you work in this industry?
Yes.
No, but I mean, look at everything everywhere all at once, and look at how it grew, right? And it made money.
And look at every other movie and how it doesn't.
I get that. I know.
So that's my point.
Whoa, yes, points.
That's all. I'm not even rooting for this. I'm just saying that's what's happened.
I'm trying to put out
what happened?
Let's starve the streamers and fucking throw the shit back in theaters. Let's starve the streamers. That would be cool.
But the point is, all these studios have other movies that they're going to launch the next weekend, and they want all the fucking theaters so that every hour on the hour you can see this new big movie. They're not going to be like, hey, let's save 3 screens for air. They ain't going to do it.
No, it's the theater companies that are like, fuck that shit. We're not going to hold it. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That being said, it sure was fun going to the theater. Air was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it, and it was fun being in a movie theater. And I'm like itching to get back in. I didn't see the second Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm like, am I going to be able to follow?
You can skip that one. One is way better. Three, I bet, is sick.
If they did starve the streamers, right? Don't you think that would increase demand in the theaters? Don't you think that then other movies might have a chance because you can't see these particular movies anywhere else for say 6 months?
No, I will wait.
No, because that's what they did for 15 years. People waited, yeah.
You think that they would wait?
Yeah, my parents are like, I'll rent it.
I am that guy.
Yeah, Blake doesn't support our industry that he works in.
Did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once in the movie theaters?
I just don't go to movie theaters. I watch movies. I just don't go to movie theaters.
Why not? You don't like the experience?
So you don't think that would? I think that would increase demand.
I like to watch at my house.
Someone's always like, move your hair, asshole.
Yeah.
I like to watch at my house. It's not that I'm not supporting the art.
I like to watch. Yeah. I like to watch at the theater. I really get a kick out of it, just being there with other people.
I did until ArcLight closed. Thanks, COVID. Thanks, Newsom.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I know. It is sucky that they're all going.
Adam, you got to watch the...
Fast X is going to be the next movie that comes in theaters that I'm going to go
perfect.
see.
That's going to get $1 billion, man. That's going to get $1 billion.
No, they got to save room for air.
That's what's crazy is these movies are getting a B. Like, that's what they're getting. A fucking B, dude. That's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
Oh, you're saying maybe $1 billion.
Yeah,
so why...
I think you can increase demand. I think they got to be smarter. I think everybody got to be smarter.
But Kyle, I think that there's hundreds of people in this town, and I'm not saying that they're...
Hey, what about this?
They're making the industry better for movies. I think they know what makes money more often, and that's why they're doing everything.
Yeah, there's people's whole job is to figure out exactly how long to keep a movie in the theater and blah blah blah.
I'm just putting it out there. I hope they're listening. I'm just putting it out there.
What if they put live sports in movie theaters?
They are not. The 100 people that make the decisions absolutely are not.
Well, let's try and get them to listen.
Yeah.
Let's keep striking.
I was just going to say real quick, Adam, you got to go watch the Captain America movies. They're fucking great.
He's seen those.
Oh, I saw Winter Soldier.
I never saw those.
The first one is off the chain. The second one, Winter Soldier, is off the chain. The third one, Civil Wars.
Those are dope. All the Spider-Mans are worth a watch. All the Captain Americas are worth a watch.
I saw the Spider-Man scene. My bro showed me the scene where all the Spider-Mans are talking to each other, and I was like, what fucking hoops did they jump through to make this work?
The Spider-Verse.
Yeah, dude, it's the multiverse.
Based on the meme. I mean, from the cartoon.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because that's the thing they put in the fucking trailer, and then everyone goes, cool, I've seen that on my phone. I'm going to go see it. Fucking
Perfect.
Meanwhile, they're just at home. Oh, no, this is Blake jacking off.
Dollar bills, y'all. Well, this is a very, very Hollywood episode of
Pollywood.
This is important.
But you know what? We're striking. We're trying to get people aware as to what's happening.
Yeah, this is a polycharged Pollywood.
Dude, we're striking. Striking today.
I wonder if people want to go see interesting movies anymore, or if they just want to see big movies.
Dude, I think they want to see interesting ones. I think you could fucking change. I mean, I'm holding on to, I guess, a time that.
Well, I think they want to see cool movies. Like, I don't know if they want to see really small movies, but I think they want to see like magical.
What's a cool movie?
I just want to watch football.
Right, I'm saying that's big. Like a big spectacle, right? But
whether it's a big spectacle or like Beetlejuice wasn't necessarily a huge spectacle, but it was really cool.
No one is making Beetlejuice now, is what I'm saying. So
yeah, I think if they did, I think that would.
That's an interesting movie.
That's a very interesting movie.
I think people would go see a cool movie like that.
Beetlejuice could be big though.
So Adam, I guess what I'm saying is I'm saying there's big, like spectacle, and then there's interesting, which I think is what you're saying cool would be.
Cool, interesting, big.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't see Beetlejuice isn't a small character study movie. You know what I mean? It's still like a fun, weird, cool movie.
No, it's not like Hell or High Water. Hell or High Water is like a very character-driven movie where there's just three people talking, you know?
Yeah, but both of those movies would fall under those are both small stories. They're not big spectacles. I think that Beetlejuice was fantastically made, but it wasn't like some big elaborate like...
Beetlejuice, you could spend time in the sandworm world and it could be really crazy, or go like way crazy underworld.
But the question is back in the day, was Beetlejuice like a tent pole? Was that the question? Because I think it was.
That's
it had to have been a massive.
No, I was just saying if Beetlejuice came out now, I think people would go see that in the theater if it was marketed well,
and if it wasn't anywhere else, because you can't.
There is a musical right now, Beetlejuice the musical at Pantages, and I would love to go with you guys.
You gotta go.
I would love to go with you too.
I would love to go with you guys.
Let's plan a little date.
So you think people want to see interesting movies?
I do.
Yeah, I think so.
In the theater, I think they'll get in their car and go see interesting movies.
This is interesting.
We gotta. It would be so nice.
Interesting things.
That would be so interesting.
Something that's different, something that's a breath of fresh air. Like we're just not getting that, right?
Dude,
I know it's hard. And if it is coming out, it's very hard to find amongst the soup that is streaming. It's not getting its own like time, and then like you know how hard it is to find shit. Everybody calls everything Netflix. It's like, what are you talking about? You don't find things.
Yes.
Speaking of good word of mouth.
I'm calling that soup.
Is my buddy Jake Szymanski. He directed the show Jury Duty on Amazon.
Oh yeah, I started watching it last night.
Right.
It's so funny.
It's great.
If you guys have some time, check it out. Jake directed Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. He's super funny.
And The Package.
Now streaming on Netflix.
And The Package, which we produced, and that's streaming on Netflix. He's a great guy.
Great guy.
He directed Jury Duty. Cody Heller was the showrunner. She did a fantastic job, and it's just a really, really funny show.
Do you want to tell the premise?
Yeah, so essentially it is a ton of hidden cameras, and they say they're doing a documentary on jury duty, and of the 12 jurors, 11 of them are actors, and there's one guy who thinks he's just there for jury duty. Right. So all this crazy, and the judge is an actor, and the bailiff's an actor. Everybody's an actor.
Everybody's an actor except the dude.
The judge is Ike Barinholtz's dad, right?
Is that right?
Yeah, who was a judge, and then now he's on this.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Well, that's incredible.
Yeah, just leapfrogged Ike. Whoops.
Yeah, the show is so funny. And I mean, they did such a great job of casting this guy because he's just like a great guy. Just like, no, he's just like a great dude. He's like a truly.
What'd you say, Blake?
He's a doofus.
Wow. Huh.
I think he's a great guy. Keep watching. He's like truly.
Yeah, seems like he's a nice guy from the clips I've seen.
He's a great doofus. I've only watched the first episode. He's a funny doofus guy. Like, it's not a bad thing. A doofus isn't bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be called the doofus, but yeah.
I don't think he's a doofus. I don't think he's a doof.
Well, watch the first episode. He's kind of doofy. He's like, James Marsden, that's what he was in. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's James Marsden. You go like, he's in everything, and then you kind of are like, but what's he in? And you go,
yeah. You're like, oh yeah, I didn't see that, but sure.
You're right.
Disturbing behavior. Shout out. Old school.
You're right.
But regardless if he's a doofus or not, he's fantastic. And he's also just like the nicest guy. And everybody fucking loves him. And so it's kind of funny that he was the guy. There's so many times that he could like say mean things behind people's backs or like kind of shit on someone, and he always takes the high road, and you're like, it's a real breath of fresh air.
And what is this? It's on a thing that I don't know.
That's cool.
It's on
Freevee.
That's really cool.
It's on Freevee, which is the free TV that Amazon is doing, you know, like Fire
Stick?
Roku or, you know, all that free TV shit. I don't know.
Yeah, this is part of the soup.
Because the whole world got
so
crazy.
Sorry. Is it on Amazon then?
So but you can, if you have Amazon Prime, you can just watch it.
Great.
On Amazon. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So that's where I watched it.
It's freebie.
So check it out. Do you have any take-backs, apologies, or any epic slams?
I take back calling the guy a doofus.
have
He's
to.
a great guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's just a normal, nice guy.
I'm standing up for him. You know.
Yes,
I've never met him. I don't know him, but watch the whole show.
I meant like a lovable doofus. Just kind of going with it. Nice guy though. Great guy.
Yeah. Hey, keep watching.
I'd like to apologize for any of the World War II facts that might have been wrong, or any of the communist facts.
Yeah.
I'm learning about it all. I'm not a aficionado, but you know what I mean.
I can't wait to see what happens when you get there.
Yeah, I definitely said a lot of really wrong things this podcast too, like trying to remember facts.
Well, I'm trying. I think that's the key. I think that's the key, Adam. We're trying. We're trying.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
That I for sure didn't remember, so I'd like to take that back as well. Yeah, we're doing our best.
Yeah, we really are. We are doing our best.
So Kyle, where is this gravestone in relation to Cannes? Close, nearby?
It's a 12-hour drive.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna have time.
But we're gonna fly.
Disaster, my guy.
We're gonna fly up to Paris and then go out to find it. So we're only.
This is with your brother, so this could be a pretty cool quest.
Fly up to Paris.
Yeah, because Cannes is south of France. It's on the south of the country.
Got it. Okay, so you're gonna be.
Cannes is the name of the city?
Cannes is a city. Yeah.
Can I finish?
Cannes finish.
Great.
Yeah, and so we're gonna fly up there. We'll be in Cannes for 3 days, and then 3-ish days, and then we're going up to do this cool journey, me and Adam, and we're gonna film.
That's
some
cool,
of
dude.
it.
Awesome.
That's a lot of fun. And how long are you going to be gone for?
Just a couple days up there. So I think the whole trip is like 7 days. It's pretty fast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who has more in common with this relative, you or your brother? Who would he like more?
Yeah.
Or respect, I should say.
Dude, I don't know. That's I don't want to put words in his dead mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but
But you have the whole podcast, so you should keep doing it.
maybe me. But he'd probably like my bro. I don't know. My bro's solid.
No,
my bro
come
has
on,
held the
dude.
fucking underdog approach his whole life. I think my uncle would like a great story, and I think that's his thing.
Your story's pretty good.
Does
You're
your
kind of an
brother see
underdog.
himself as an underdog? Or did you just give that to him? Okay.
I think he does. I think Adam holds the same type of
Do you?
story of
An
himself.
overdog?
Yeah. You're an overachiever or what?
I'm just a dog. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I'm just a dog.
Yeah, not on my plane, it isn't. And that's
episode of This is Important.
Bro, the communist Rickroll.